you know, we write some riffs and then put the drums on and sing over them. It's the same exact way it's been done since the very first album. Nothing new.
It's fun playing the hits that we've been playing for these past 25 years, just because you know you will get a great response from the crowd. But I think as far as performing, it's in some ways even more fun playing the new songs because they're so fresh and they're still developing in your mind when you're up there on stage. The other songs, you know, some of them we've played probably 1,000 times or more, 1,500 times. So the newer songs offer a freshness. And on this particular album, there's a song called Tin Soldier that is a full-blown kind of progressive song, which is quite different than what you normally hear from Wingers. There's actually more diversity in this particular album.
Like rock and roll, they come to the shows, they sing the songs, and it's that's the one thing that hasn't changed. It's exactly the same. You know, you bring your amps and guitars, set up in a place, people come in and yay, and everybody has a great time. I mean, that part of it hasn't changed at all.
I think Brazil has the best audiences in the world. They sing the words to every song, even the ones that you would think that nobody knows. They somehow know the words, and they love to rock, and there are beautiful women.
Everyone in the world is distracted by their cell phone. I'm sure like a business meeting, everybody's, you know, it's all the cell phone has completely distracted the whole world, but it doesn't affect the music business any more than any other business, really. The music industry nowadays, well, it's a double-edged sword, I think. It's great for young artists to be able to be in charge of their own career. They can promote themselves and be noticed a lot easier now. So you're not waiting for the big record company to discover you, kind of. And on the other hand, because of the internet, the royalties have diminished so much that there's much less money in the business now. So if you don't love it, and if you're not going to die because you can't do it, then you shouldn't do it. You should only do music if it's the last thing that you can do, and you're doing it because you have to. I think it's really good. I think there's a lot of new music that's really good right now. So, and without the internet, we would have never heard a lot of the stuff that's out now. So basically what I'm saying is that the music industry is now the internet.
Now, young bands have to not only write their own music, they have to be the engineers to record it and produce it and master it and shoot their own videos and market themselves and get concerts. And so it all has to be done in-house. And so the comparison to the way things work, to me, if you are not incredibly savvy with technology, it's not possible. Brazilian bands, I mean, I think of Sepultura and Angra, right? Two metal bands they're incredible. I was just a little while ago talking about some of the Brazilian rhythms that are so universal and have influenced music around the globe. I teach at a music college up in Boston called Berklee College of Music, and part of the curriculum is, you know, not just American popular music and jazz and rock, but you know, we spend time teaching students the rhythms of Brazil, and you have bossa nova, samba, baião, maracatu, you know, and then the Afro-Cuban music of bembe and sango. And so it's been an education for me too, learning a lot of these rhythms. But then when you start listening to a lot of American pop and rock music, you begin to hear the influence of bossa nova, samba, and the other Brazilian and Afro-Cuban rhythms. It's permeated world music everywhere.